What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video after coming off playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, where our boy Phil decided to spend the whole day playing the game and decided to play the game on hardcore mode, thinking that the game is going to be very similar to how it was before the old take. So he thought, oh, I played this recently, I'm good to go, I can beat it without no problem. But lo and behold, since he didn't do any research ahead of time, the game is a bit different. It's more difficult, it's harder, it's not exactly the same as the original game. And of course our boy Phil struggled to play the game. Oh my lord, I think it took him 2 hours just to beat the first boss, the chainsaw boss. And yeah, the other thing we noticed is a big dip in support from the first stream to the second stream, and we'll get into that shortly. Let's hear what Phil has to say.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Friday, the 24th of March, 2023. Apologies, there's no lamp on tonight of the Pac-Man Ghost. What a day. Jam-packed full of Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay, and after I finished, I'm like, damn, I got all this other work to do. I got to film a review for DSP Reacts. I got to get the videos ready for DSP Reacts, so I'm running around doing everything. I turned everything off. I was like, oh, crap, I didn't do the Daily Wrap. So I just had to turn everything back on. I'm like, oh, I'll get everything back on. So here we go. What a day. Today was great. Here's why. First of all, fresh new week. All new content coming out this week. Brand new release with Resident Evil 4 Remake, which everyone's excited for, including me. Right? New React content coming this weekend. No drama. The drama is done. I'm not dealing with any of that bullshit anymore. I made it known this last week. I'm done with it. Don't bring it up on my streams. I swear to God, you do, you're out of here. And a few people today, yeah, they tried and they failed. There was none of that baloney here today at all. It was all good stuff, good gameplay, great times with the audience. Everything went well.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but there were several instances where you decided to react to the drama. So I'm not sure what exactly it is you're talking about. But yeah, there were some serious funny trolls out there in the chat yesterday trolling Phil. And of course, you know, he gets extremely frustrated when he's playing a difficult game and it takes him forever just to beat a boss. So yeah, so much for the whole chill, fun, positive vibes that Phil is trying to stoke, especially after about a week of just utter disaster days for him. He's trying to get his groove back. And of course, we all know that that won't last long. I mean, I can envision him today going off and screaming at his dents for not, giving him enough tips or giving him enough support for his React content, which I think he's doing today. I'm not sure if he is doing that today or not, but either way, I'm pretty sure Phil will go back to his old crappy ways.
Okay? Let us talk, shall we? The Level 1 podcast today was very good because it was tons of news that happened today. I probably covered 5-6 different news stories, covering game updates and announcements, the upcoming Microsoft purchase of Activision Blizzard and update on that, a major YouTube channel getting hacked and information on that, tons of stuff to cover, plus my day off segment, plus some hyper at Resident Evil 4, a whole big, delicious helping of podcasting fun. So check it out if you didn't see it earlier today. It was a really good episode. Then today, all day long, on the first and second gameplay streams, I played Resident Evil 4 Remake. 5 hours in, here's my thoughts. I love it. It is exactly what a remake should be, much like Resident Evil 2 Remake was. Is it similar to the original game? Yes. A lot of the buildings and locations are the same. Are the enemies the same? No. The enemies are redesigned. The gameplay is redesigned. The gunplay is much more challenging than it was in the original game. Now, are there new things?
Oh yeah, the game, it's funny because he chose before he even started to play the game to play it on hardcore, simply because he played it, I think, last year. And, of course, Phil does no research whatsoever. So he decided, oh, I'm going to play it on hardcore. I just recently played it. I should be good to go. And lo and behold, they change it up. They change up how difficult the enemies are. They change certain things up. And of course, Phil, if it's not exactly the same way as he remembered it, or there are minor changes, our boy can't think on the fly. That's why it took him literally 2 hours to beat the first boss, the chainsaw ball, because he just had no clue what to do. And he tried to do the same tactics he employed during the original playthrough, but no, it's different. The mechanics are different. The enemies are a bit different. You can't do the same things, Phil. and it was just hilarious to watch him play that game.
Absolutely. There's a whole new parry system with the knife. There's actually a situation where the knife breaks and you have to either find more or you need to repair your existing knife at the merchant, which is completely new and different. No more infinite knife cheese. They took a lot of the areas from the original game where you could cheese to survive. They removed them from the game entirely. I almost pooped my pants when a certain floor broke today and I crashed through. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Man, the game is, I'm playing it on hardcore mode. So just to let you know, wow, on hardcore mode is definitely challenging. There's some things in the 2 times that I played this game previously, I each played on standard, and I was able to do things like, for example, oh, kill that chainsaw guy. Good luck. Good luck in this one. I'm sure it's doable, but man, just to give you some perspective, it took me almost 45 minutes to beat the first village scene. It's that hard, all right? But it's rewarding and challenging when you finally succeed. You're like, wow, I finally got it. I figured it out. This is what you needed to do to survive. It's crazy. The game's graphics are outstanding. Again, Resident Evil 2 Remake level, if not above that, with better lighting and things. I absolutely like the improvements they've done. The gunplay is harder, but now you've got different things you can do with the parrying, with these combos, with melee attacks and things. It doesn't feel as simple as the original game did. The new weapons, there's actually some new weapons added that are variations on the old weapons. Some weapons have been combined. It's kind of neat and interesting. Even the loot system, like there used to be certain particular pieces of valuables that you would combine. Well, now it's a different system. They've kind of remixed that as well. A lot is new here. A lot feels fresh and new compared to the old game. And I really like that I'm playing a game that I just played a year ago, right? But I feel like I'm totally playing a different game. I'm not recognizing every area I'm in or anything because they changed the order of things. It's pretty good. Man, outstanding fun. And everyone loved it. I mean, today, everyone who was on stream had a great time. I mean, am I dying a lot? Yeah, I am dying. And it's fun. It's fun to overcome that challenge. I'm glad that I'm playing it on hardcore. I know that sounds crazy because I usually don't. But I'm glad I'm playing it on hardcore because if I played it on standard again, it wouldn't have been as fun because I just played it a year ago. In this case, this is an extenuating circumstance. It absolutely makes sense for me to play it on the harder difficulty. The audience is loving it as well. And by the way, if you were on any of the streams today, thank you. You were a great audience, and thanks for your support. The support was there. Thank you for that. I hope we can keep that momentum going as I continue to play the game. If you watch these on demand on YouTube after the fact, please enjoy. Remember, for a big playthrough like this will undoubtedly be one of the biggest playthroughs I do all year. If you can like the videos and leave comments, that would help for engagement in a huge way, and I really appreciate that. Now, if you want to go above and beyond, leave a super thanks or a tip. Thank you, too. But really, it's that engagement that's going to put this channel on the map. People will hopefully check out the playthrough on my channel. If you could, thank you so much, all right? So a full day of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Great progress. Tons of fun. Support was there. Everything was great.
I'm not sure exactly what he means by support was there. I mean, he did okay. The first stream, I think he made $100, a little bit over that. And then the late night stream, he barely cracked $50. The only reason why he did was some den came in. Oh, Dutch Brothers, the Dutch Oven Brothers came in and dropped a $20 dono and something else. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have even hit the tier 1 tip goal in the night stream. And he has a pattern. If you notice his last playthroughs, Wulong, Like a Dragon, you know, when he decides he's going to do those games and play them like 2 days in a row, the first stream is okay, okay, and then the night stream just craters with support. And then he struggles along each day, and then occasionally when he does the beg, he threatens to not play the game, if support isn't there, then he gets some additional tips. But that just seems to be a recurring thing with him, and yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's playing it today or not, I'm not sure, but if he is, I could just envision yet again another slow day of support. And again, just look at all his previous playthroughs, that seems to be the case for Phil. So we'll see. Anyway, I definitely want to check that out and determine, and see if that is the case with his playthrough. And if it is, then there's something definitely going on with Phil and his supporters, because this isn't 2 or 3 different playthroughs. This is going on like 6 months of the same pattern over and over again. I think the last game that he got okay support on was maybe the Pokemon streams, and that's it. I mean, it just seems to be that recurring pattern. So definitely want to check this out, especially being that this is a big game and he should see some support and views. He is getting the views for it. I see about 500 or 600 people coming in to watch the stream, so not sure what's going on there.
Great. No complaints at all. Really had a great time. I just recorded my review of The Whale, the Brendan Fraser movie where he just won Best Actor at the Academy Awards a little over a week ago. That will be uploaded to DSP Reacts literally right now. So if you're seeing this here on DSP Gaming, that video is probably live or about to be live on DSP Reacts, my sister channel, any moment. If you're interested in that, wow, what a weird and different kind of movie. But man, it was emotional and a crazy good one. I hope you'll check out that review if you're interested. Okay? So that's today. Tomorrow's a little different because tomorrow is Saturday, which is my weekly React day. So what are we doing tomorrow? Well, first we're going to do the Level 1 podcast right here. Then we're all going to collectively go over to DSP Reacts for the DSP versus the Internet show. Thank you to all the members who nominated videos over there. I'm going to look at that playlist literally right now and make it so we have that ready for the show tomorrow. And then after that, for the late stream, we're coming back to DSP Gaming for 2 hours of Resident Evil 4 Remake. So there will be Resident Evil 4 Remake tomorrow. It's just only the late stream, okay? If you're wondering, when will Resident Evil 4 Remake return as a main gameplay stream? Monday. Because Sunday, we're not doing any gameplay. It's my monthly long-form React event. It's the second Wings of Redemption documentary, this one by June the King. We're doing that all day over on DSP Reacts, including food and all kinds of fun stuff. So I hope you'll join me for that. But Monday, we get back into the full-time gaming swing of things with Resident Evil 4 Remake on the daytime stream. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and coming out and hanging out with me today. Great game. Can't wait for reacting fun, as well as more of that game tomorrow night with all of you. Have a good night. Peace out. I'll see you in the morning. Later.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he brought that up. So okay, he's not playing Resident Evil until Monday, so he's definitely going to see a tank in support, especially being that he's not playing it for a few days. And being though that he's also doing that React event Sunday, so you know the dents will probably come out and wail out for that, you know. So the interesting thing is that he is doing the React event on the documentary Wings of Redemption. And I love the hypocrisy, and he still, you know, refuses to accept his hypocrisy when it comes to watching React drama content, and of course making money off of it. Anyone else that does it is a scumbag. Anyone that watches a documentary about Phil is a scumbag. Anyone that reacts to a documentary about Phil is a scumbag. But when Phil does it, it's perfectly fine because, of course, he claims he does it way differently. And he doesn't. He does the same thing. He's trying to make bank off of someone's misery. That Wings of Redemption documentary, everyone knows what happens. Everyone knows, you know, that he's had a bit of a rough streaming career and personal life. So I'm not sure what exactly you're going to do to make it better. I mean, what, you're going to compare your misery to his misery and then try to claim that yours was worse? You know, that you're still trying to bank off of drama content, Phil. And I wish you would acknowledge it and be honest about it. You know, at least if you're honest about it, people can just say, well, at least he's being honest. But of course, Phil has to lie about just about every single aspect of his life. So definitely going to call you out on that for making bank off of Wings' misery, just like everyone else on the internet does. You're not special, Phil. You're not more morally. You don't have the moral high ground. You're just a scumbag. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.